What this territorial monopoly is expected to do is defend its citizens and subjects from foreign invaders and attackers. This helps establish a border or a boundary and actually helps establish where the territorial monopoly can extend to. The issue becomes that when foreign entities are no longer the threats to the citizens within the area, it becomes the interior entity on who has a monopoly on the use of force that becomes the major aggressor on its citizens and subjects. And when you eliminate this, it doesn't matter if the monarchical dictator is in the center or 3,000 miles away in Washington, D.C. And really, it comes down to this magic word of reliability. And I've defined reliability as something that is trustworthy, performs well, is successful in what it does. We can rely on this because it has the ability to succeed. Under statism, the state authority provides protection and defense, but this protection is monopolized, which leads to bureaucratic inefficiencies and mismanagement. There's actually losses that are incurred. And the question that remains is there an alternative to statism? Yes, there is. However, a prerequisite to this alternative is a new way of thinking. And this alternative is anarchy or anarchic order. Anarchy is simply defined no rulers or kings. And the O around the A stands for order. So it's a type of order. And it's a market-based democracy. It's a capitalist economy with a private law society. It's the big G in governments versus the small g in governance. It's an alternative way of establishing the order in a society where it doesn't come from a top-down approach. It's a bottom-up approach. So the theory is that instead of state-supplied protection and security, which is the form of police, we have a market-based protection and security, just like bouncers at clubs or security guards in malls or at Disneyland. The alternative would be this Uber style for protection, where at the click of a button, you have a security service on your way for protection and the services that you need. That is what you pay for instead of funding your own oppression through taxation. The benefits of this are that it's cheaper, it's more efficient, it's extremely reliable. If you don't like the service from one security agency, there's dozens of others you can choose from. An example of this is the invention of cell phones, where the cell phone market created the cell phone insurance market and the cell phone case protection market, where phones have also become more reliable. This is very similar to cars. Cars over time, with the development of safety features, have also become more reliable. It doesn't make sense to make cars that break down in one day because, yeah, one may think, oh, then you could spend the rest of your life buying cars. But really, the money is made in the long run, the duration of the car, and providing reliability in the good or service itself. So phone cases are now cheap and they're abundant in supply. I mean, I'm walking down the street and I see stores dedicated to just phone cases. It's amazing. And if the state had monopolized the production of cell phones cases in the name of safety, necessity, and equality, then they would be shit and they would be in low supply. This is capitalism. It's mass production for the masses.